California. Ball teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And here we go from LA. And this will be a touchback, so we're gonna need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. They send a receiver in motion right. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
On 1st and 10, here's Nix. That finds Ayuk, complete. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down, well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, Kate, if you notice those guys that love to feed themselves on the field, right? They love to just get more and more. They're hungry for even more. I'll tell you what, that tackle, it prevented something that's going to be a lot bigger, but that back remains hungry.
First down, and they go right back to it. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They send a tight end in motion. From the 30 on 2nd down. Finds a man right side. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
Sometimes you're looking to push the ball down the field. But as I've said before, the crumbs lead to a cookie. And you never go broke taking a profit, and those big tight ends will often find you those easy check down yards.
To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. From the red zone now. And this one too far in front of him. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And it sets up 2nd down.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one, Kate. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back on track.
Nix again on 2nd and 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans! The Saints finish up an excellent opening series. Jackson Smith and Jigba with a touchdown. One after try good by Reichert. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Short kick here, fielded at the 17. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. They've got 1st down from the 31. Throwing with a blitz on the way. He finds his running back deep down the left side. And he takes this in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams finish off their opening drive. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Rams respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. recovery now to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And now they face 2nd down. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
3rd and long for Nix. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. He missed the linebacker lurking, or he thought he could challenge him there and win. A 6-point mistake, Brock, either way.
Do you know, Kate, that you use that word as a verb in quarterbacks? When we look at coverages, we use it as a noun. He's a lurker. You said he was lurking, and he was. And if you're not aware of that lurker, that free defender who's got eyes on you, well, they can make you pay just as he did.
And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Back to the air. Nix after the pick. Gets everything he has under this throw. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Up the sideline, past the 45. And he heads out of bounds. Great pickup on that run. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on the broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Nix with it on 1st. His quick throw knocked away, incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a quarterback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position and, most importantly, swat that pass away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he works this to the 38 before going down. Here's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Now Nix on 3rd down. It's his running back. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win, too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, It may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Going to the ground again on first. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. And time runs out before they get the snap off. That's the end of one. Neither side separating much so far. We'll return to Inglewood in just a moment. We're back for the start of the second. Saints have the ball and a chance at 6. Handoff headed right. It's Cook. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on first and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on second down.
Second and goal coming up. 5 yards to the end zone. Shotgun snap to Nix. Forced out to his right. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Well, good luck stopping the big fella that close to the goal line, Brock. I've always thought that the distance right there is just made for tight ends to score touchdowns.
Yeah, and it's not just the sport that you also love to cover in basketball. It's all about matchups. You get near the red zone and into the end zone, matchups become critical. And when you got a dude like this that's a mismatch maker, you feed him.
On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Chooses to bring this one out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Simple dive up the middle. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Willis now. Hits him on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. All right, look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield, and the big play follows.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Throwing is Willis. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. To throw, here's Willis. He puts some air under this one, deep right. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. And the Saints take over as he records his 10th career INT. I don't know what to be impressed by most, Brock. How effortless he made it look to throw it that deep, or how effortless the cover man made it look to get that far down there and haul in the interception.
How about we just marvel at both of them? You call a deep pass like that again on the next play, it could go to the end zone. But this time, it is a takeaway.
They'll try the right side with Cook. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Tackle made by Miles Murphy. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Nix to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
I know I could sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Here he is to throw on 3rd and 2. This one is hit by a defender and lines up incomplete. That one doesn't make it beyond the line. And that brings up 4th and short. On is the punt team, and away goes the punt. Takes this in at the 25. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. Call that a booming 56 yards in the end. And it'll be their football. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 2nd down. Willis as his target, it's Johnny Wilson. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
The goal of that little drag route is to get him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. That picked up a good chunk, and it was nearly a big play.
The Saints add a 5th defensive back here. 3rd down coming up. Here's Willis to the air. He has the first over the middle. And he's down after getting this up to the 41. Pick up a 5 on that play. And the Rams are going to have a 1st down. We're at the 2-minute warning now from SoFi. The Rams pushing for points. First and 10 from the 41. Here's Willis. Looking right, and he finds him. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They strike for 23 yards. And it brings up an LA 1st down. Willis looking to throw. He's going deep. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
This is an excellent job, Kate, right here by the defense to deny that big play and make them earn it offensively. If they want to reach the end zone, they're going to have to scrap and fight right through them.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. They'll throw it again. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your third downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. And the Saints came marching home, and they dropped him. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
At the Saints' 25-yard line.
Offense to the line for second down. Another try following the sack. Rolling left, buying some time. Touchdown, Los Angeles! So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
So they tag him for roughing the kicker, and now this kickoff's going to come from the 50. Let's see if they loft it and try to stick him deep. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he's going to field this in the end zone without a return, so they'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. They've got first down here, but just 18 seconds to work with. Throwing from the gun here. On the move, headed right. Ooh, look at this, here he goes. That's good for a gain of 5. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
Tick, 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 tick. You know, his internal clock right there told him it was time to escape, and good thing he listened to it. He was able to make something out of nothing and at least move them forward.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. And they don't connect there, so only 6 seconds remaining.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those true throws. Getting a completion like that, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Back to throw it. He put everything he had into this one. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Rams are stopped on that return. So that interception is going to be the final play of this opening half. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Eward with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Has this at the 6.
The Rams take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Willis to throw it. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. They're throwing it. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He's on the move. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. Great defensive effort to reject that one. So that brings up 4th and long. The Rams are set to punt. He's got this at the 27. And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. That punt gets up to 59 yards. And the Saints will get set to take over. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Nix from the gun. He's going deep this time. He's got it at the 30. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints start the 2nd half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Record there to tack on the extra point. And the Saints tie this game at 21. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Return coming from the 6. He stopped on the return at the 27. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
From the 36. Short pass brought in. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs. Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He's got it deep downfield. And that's a Los Angeles touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7. celebrate now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Motioning him from the slot right. Throwing on first down, Nix. Finds him over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Good number 5. On gain of 12. And the Saints first down.
They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Cook trying this one up the gut. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Leo Chanel able to bring him down. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
That's incomplete. Trying to set up the screen there. Looking for the back that time. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
They put a receiver in motion right. Now Nix on 3rd down. Throwing the out route complete. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Now a give to Cook, running left. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Call it 9 yards. Looks like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the first down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. Now the Rams will use the first of their timeouts, as that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way.
Oh man, those defensive players hate slippery quarterbacks. Near impossible to keep them hedged in or corral them behind the line there. You evade them long enough to turn a potential loss into positive yardage.
Here's a give to Cook. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Third down, 1 yard to go. Left side, gets it out quick, and it's caught. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. A gain of 3, and now they're going to be able to plan for first and goal. To throw, here's Nix. That throw behind his intended target. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it'll be 2nd and goal. Cook has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2. Just a couple on that play. It's going to be 3rd and goal. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's the Saints' ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. It's Nix out of the pistol. Completes this one to Otten. Touchdown, New Orleans. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. On is the Saints kickoff team to tee it up and send it away. Returning it from the 4. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle up that return immediately.
Can't happen. I mean, that's just something you never, ever see at this level. That's a complete failure of operation, not just by the returner, but the return team in general. And now, instead of getting to your normal offense, you got to find some way, somehow, to dig yourself out of this hole.
And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
You know, I've learned over the years, defensively, they call that the camera club. How many different guys can get rallying to the football? So that last shot you see on camera, you see as many defenders keeping that to a 0-yard gain. That's well done defensively.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Throwing from near his own goal line. Wilson's got it. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yeah, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
Sure nice to see them looking for their tight ends in the passing game. Such great size to have out there. It really forces defenses to try to find a way to defend them along with everybody else.
Hits him on the out route. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
Just excellent effort on that catch and a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to being vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Throwing is Willis. He's gonna loft one deep to the left. Wide open down the field, and he has it! Touchdown, Los Angeles! The Rams take a 4th quarter lead. So no mistaking that play call, Brock. They send everybody on deep goes, and it winds up paying off. What a play.
And you think on the other side defensively they'd be ready for this, but this is truly a breakdown in the secondary. They're just not able to make a play on the ball in the air, and the end result, as you said, a big play and a touchdown.
That one splits the uprights. And the Rams break that tie and now lead by 7. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Out of the gun, it's Nix. And not a great choice on first down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so second down coming up.
You feeling lucky? Well, do you? Well, he should, because the quarterback got away with one right there. That was an easy pick dropped by the defense.
Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Here's Nix to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
The goal of running that drag route is to get it to him for at least a minimal gain with space to add after that. He picked up a good chunk, and there was nearly room to add even more.
He's back to throw. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Rams get the football as he makes his third interception of this season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
They're set up at the 35 now. Willis. Looking slant route, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. From the red zone now. We'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And he is in. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Rams go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Rams double their lead to 14. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. First and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Working quickly here. Another try following the sack. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Nix. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on third down? Well, we chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Ball on the 45, first and 10. They'll throw again, Nix. That finds Ayuk, complete. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. A dose of the hurry-up offense here. On first and 10, here's Nix. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 28. It's the 2-minute warning here in L.A. Saints losing by 14. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's first and 10. Nix from the gun. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. That's the rookie out of Florida. 40. Hits the 20. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. defensive backs might carry, a little more weight than their more agile teammates in coverage, but those backers can be just as dangerous when you're trying to throw that football.
Yeah, ball hawk is everybody, right? I mean, we even see defensive linemen when that ball gets tipped to go get it. Many of these linebackers, Kate, today, they transition from safeties in college to linebackers because this game requires you to run sideline to sideline, and then when you can pick it and pick six it, you become one of the better linebackers in the game.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
They're on the 30-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Here's Cook. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
Hey, not a bad play by any means. There's room for more, and they know it.
Another one for Cook. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
So make a check in that win column for the Rams. And the sting of losing such a close one the week before, apparently still at the forefront of their minds. They got out there and rebounded nicely with a win this week.